Listen,
Yes.
so I have a question for you guys. Have you ever just showed up to an appointment to work and was just excuse yourself like, I'm sorry, please excuse my attire. Please excuse, how I look or anything like that. Has that ever happened to you all?
You been disheveled or something like that? Something
I
went
mean, no,
on
the
with
way
it?
you show up, just the way you show up. You had to excuse your presence.
No, I can't say I've had that experience. Yeah.
I maybe should have, but I didn't say nothing.
Surprisingly, and I'm glad you guys both said no, this happens a lot for women. We show up and we're like, please, especially mothers. I hear it a lot from mothers. Please excuse my tardiness, or please excuse my hair. Please excuse my nails. Like, we always apologize for how we show up. But one of the things that I love so dear in this worldwide community is how people show up unapologetically themselves. Like, I'm just here. You gonna get what I have.
Yeah.
And whether I look a certain way or act in a certain way, I showed up, right?
Okay.
And so one of the things that I've been looking at recently, my girl Lizzo. I love Lizzo.
Yes.
I don't listen to her music much, but I love her image. She's a plus size woman who is in love with herself. Yeah. And she shows up herself. Recently, she did a live on social media. It's down now, but you could probably catch it somewhere, where she was crying her eyes out, just sharing how the words of other people have affected how she's showing up. Like, people have given her backlash for how she looks, for how she performs, for so much that she's doing.
Yeah.
But have you heard the term "sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words will never hurt me"?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wish we stopped teaching children that to this day, because people's words at the end of the day will hurt. While sticks and stones definitely will break, your words and everything you're saying behind closed doors, I'm gonna have to feel it. I'm gonna have to sit in myself.
Yeah.
And so, like, during this whole live, she just shared how, the words of other people are hurting her, are tearing her down, and things of that sort. But still, you have to show up. Like, at what point can we get to a place where, we're in love with who we are? And this goes back into what you were saying. Like, the people who are complaining are the people who don't love themselves enough, or are intimidated because she is a big plus size woman who is just giving her all. What point have you ever just felt like, in a sense, like, I don't really like what I did, how I did it, and how did you change that for yourself? Thomas, I'm gonna go to you.
Well, you know what? This is a personal issue for me. I appreciate Lizzo and who she's been and what she's presented. I'm a sizey brother, and I've had to overcome how I felt about that and how it affected my self-esteem. But the one thing that I've always remembered is who I am.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I'm me. There's no other me on the face of this planet. So I have to determine what best me I'm going to put out there to the world.
For sure.
So regardless of how you may feel about me, it's really about how I feel on the inside. But that does not take away the damage that other people's words will can cause. We have people that are out here, unfortunately, taking their lives because of other people's words and the things that they've said. And with me, it's been constantly going back to God and remembering who he told me that I am, and putting those words in my heart and remembering them even when it hurts, even when the people who are saying the worst stuff are the people that are closest to me.
Right.
I have to remember who I am.
That's good.
Because I can't rely, as much as I would want to, I can't rely on you as my sister to be my reason for anything.
Absolutely.
I gotta find it within me, and I gotta find it within God.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
David?
That's good. It really speaks to what you're talking about now with Lizzo, the body, a lot of imaging in this country, because, for instance, we have an idea of what beauty is supposed to look like, what the perfect size is supposed to look like. And really, Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, made me aware of this even more so, the body shaming issue.
Yeah.
Not that I wasn't aware, but it's real. People, if you're not a certain size, they don't want you in front of the camera.
Yep.
Or, you figure like this, if you don't look a certain way. So in her case, I applaud her because she's putting her gift out there. But unfortunately, so many people are damaged, from this, friend group, from schools, from peer groups. So, when they show up, they don't have the self-confidence because think about it. When was the last time you've seen a fat president or an obese, I'll use the word obese, person in leadership? It's frowned upon. And we have to really speak to the bias that exists in selection.
Yes. Yep.
And even I applaud her so much because if it was left up to those who, quote unquote, put perfect people out there, she would not be in front of the camera.
That's very
But
true.
she has forged ahead. So I admire her strength, but also I appreciate, just like what you said, Thomas, the tears that come.
Yes, absolutely.
In those quiet
Absolutely.
moments when you look at yourself and you say, I don't fit this image, and I got a battle in my mind to get over what someone else has said about me.
And what I love most about her just being so vulnerable in front of like the world, she has thousands, probably millions of people following her. It's her sharing her authentic heart. We don't get enough of that. A lot of people go behind closed doors and share how they feel and share their hurt or talk to very close friends. But being able to come forward and say, you know what, you hurt me. What you said hurt me. This is hurting me. So many others can actually sit with themselves and sit in their feelings. But what I love what you said, Thomas, was that knowing who God said you are. At the end of the day, if we don't know who God created us to be, and if we don't learn to learn ourselves, nothing else, no one else says is really going to matter. No one can speak life into me. No one can try to encourage me. No one can tell me I'm beautiful if I don't feel that for myself.
Yes,
absolutely.
And so that's what I love. I love Lizzo. It made me have so much more respect for her. But then for the plus size women, listen, baby, they on the come up. You hear me? Because I can't tell you how many more women going to go out there and have their little photo shoots, have their little behinds out and all of that other type of stuff in the most modest way possible. But I can't tell you on the DR, baby, they got all of me, okay? In the most modest way possible.
Okay. And look, when the truth be told, especially I can speak for the brothers, we have never frowned at a plus size woman.
Come on.
We don't mind. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all what I saw. And I said this while I was on vacation, y'all. And I don't know if it's just the vacation men or not, but I was just so in awe of all the plus size men who were just walking like a boss on vacation. I was like, I wonder if they do this at home or if this is their vacation body. But them men had their bellies out, was just walking with so much authority. And I was like, come on, you beautiful man of you. Like, I love that, to just see people so confident in themselves. And so that's what I hope. That is my hope and my prayer, is that so many more people just learn to just focus on themselves, learn to love themselves, learn to love who you are, and show up as yourself. Stop putting on this image.
I love when I can go anywhere and I can confidently be me.
Come on.
I ain't worried about you. I got my wife right beside me. I'm good. I'm good, and I'm gonna flex and I'm gonna show it, because the thing is that the rest of the world is trying to put you down or make you feel bad about whatever your situation is. You got to feel it. You got to be something for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't, and just like Lizzo gives so many other people life, especially our black women, because society's been real good at saying that everything that a black woman embodies is not beautiful. But then to see them come back and then imitate it with these surgeries, imitated with these with
hair, the
with
nails,
Botox
the shoes,
and all that other stuff. You're not beautiful. But I'm going to look like you. I'm going to tan. I'm going to get Botox injected in my lips. I'm going to get this BBL to get this natural curvy shape that you were already blessed with. Yet you're not beautiful. But I'm trying to look like you.
I'm trying to look like you. Yeah.
Nah.
What a hypocrisy. And look, I'm going to say this to you, Thomas. You tapped into it. And I look at it like this, Angel B. It's like, do you believe you? That's what I'm looking at, because no matter what your size, height, whatever, right? All people want to know is, do you believe you? What's on the inside? Do you have that confidence? And because there are a whole lot of, let's say, plus size, they got it going on. They have relationships, whatever, you name it. But that's the biggest thing, is that when you get that confidence, go into your quiet place, and again, believe in who God created you to be, and walk with that confidence, you're going to attract to you what you believe you should have.
There you
and
go.
Listen, we said all that to say, show up yourself. Whether you big, skinny, small, short, listen, show up as you and believe in you. So listen, I'm gonna throw this thing right to my guy David.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about what really matters. What is it?
All right.
You know what matters to me? We're living in a culture, and I just want to toss this out to you all.